I've always tended to stay up late, even as a little kid, in kindergarten. You know, in our neighborhood, if you went to our neighborhood a number of years ago, not that long, just a few years ago, the lights of our neighborhood were mostly off at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. My light was on in kindergarten. I'm up, and they're saying, what's that light going on? Isn't that, until my parents realized it, then I quickly turned it off, jumped in bed, pretended to be asleep. Then I learned to use flashlights, as some of you did. But I've always tended to stay up late. I mean, so late that, when I hear the birds chirping in the morning, now the light comes on. The watchman's key, though, is particularly at night. So while everyone's asleep, so the watchman lives against the grain. You have to, especially as an end-time believer, and all these feasts are linked to the end times, has a message for an end-time believer. You are especially to live against the grain. It's okay. Don't fear the majority. Don't fear what they do. Don't fear that. You live for God against the majority. Walking, because if you're going to do something for God, it's going to be against the grain. So get used to it. Get into it. Hey, I'm against the grain. Get used to it. I don't have to go along with that. I don't care. I'm going to rejoice in the fact I'm with God. Stand against the grain, because the grain isn't good and it's getting darker, especially for such a time as this. The watchman also had to learn how to see into the distance. What that means is you don't get so caught up in what's right immediate. You don't panic because the next thing happens. You don't get dazed by temptation. You always look, wait, where's this leading? If I give in to this temptation, where am I going to be tomorrow? What am I going to feel? Where am I going to be 10 years from now? Look into the distance. Judge every action by where, and even to eternity. Do I want to do this? Is this good for eternity? If it's not, I put it away. Live your life in view of the long run. And that means also when you see the day of judgment, you know there's a judgment coming, and you live in light of that, you got to share the gospel with everyone. You're a watchman. If you keep silent, you are responsible. You are not responsible for them accepting the Lord. You're responsible for telling them the word, for letting them know. And you do that, you will see people come to the Lord. And maybe, the others will hate you. That's fine. But you have to open your mouth. What good is it to be a watchman? If you don't, what is it for the watchman who never sounds the trumpet? Even when he sees it coming, don't be that one. And if he said that to Ezekiel, the great prophet, he says it to all of us. And don't only see the judgment or the end times, see beyond it. The watchman looks to the morning. Beyond the night comes the dawn. So no matter how dark it looks, I'm a watchman, I know that in the end, the morning's coming. In the end, all things are working together for good. In the end, in the midst of the battle, I know there's victory at the end. That's why I look to the end. In the midst of the night, the morning's coming, heaven's coming, the kingdom's coming, the Lord is coming, the good is coming, and the good wins at the end, and that's what I'm looking to.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Cahn, and I hope you were blessed with the video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and tap the bell icon so you're notified every time a new video is posted. Feel free to share your reactions with your comments and how you were blessed, and share this video with your friends. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.